Hey, what's up? I am testing this internet speed out to see if it's strong enough for me to go live and see if there's any kind of, you know, um, like super delay. Mm-mm-mm. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Gigi. The time here currently is 12 in the afternoon. What time is it there? Like 10 o'clock? You're audible. Okay. Is it like super delayed? Hey, it's 11, 20, 23 there, 12 a.m., 9 p.m. in Los Angeles, 12 a.m. in Detroit. All right, I'm moving around. Is it like choppy, no delay, and we sound great? Oh, great. What's it mean? I am up. It's early in the day. Just got done eating breakfast. It was pretty delicious. Damn, it's noon there. Yes. Yes, I am in Asia. I am in Sim Reap, Cambodia. This is it don't have a good view, but the room is nice, but it don't have like a sickening view. But it wasn't expensive, so did it rain earlier over there? No, it didn't rain. Not that I saw, but it is. It is super, super gorgeous. It's about I think it's like 80 degrees or late 70s. Okay, Google, what's the current weather? It is 84. Yeah. Hello. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We just this is the third of the four places that I'm going. We went to Tokyo in the beginning, which was on the 16th, and we stayed there till we didn't stay there that we didn't stay there that long. You ain't about to ever come back. Nah, I am coming back. There ain't enough niggas. I'm feeling like I can't find no men's. This ain't no niggas out here. You know I love the niggas. I barely even like light skinned niggas, but ain't no niggas. So, and these niggas is 2 foot tall. You know I'm 5'11". That don't make me feel fish. These niggas is small and short. I'm like, ooh. Like I can't find no men's out here. I can't pick this. I need to go to Africa. Tallest thing in the room, bitch. I'm over it. There's a couple. There was a couple of little pieces that was a little bit, but they're very, very rare and far, far few in between. Everybody 10. They more 10 here in Cambodia. It was a little bit of 10 in they basically Vietnamese people my color child. They regular tan South Asian. But they're a little bit more tan here in Cambodia. Um they definitely want tan in Tokyo. But one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Tokyo, y'all, is because y'all know Tokyo shopping is sickening. Let me tell you what. Let me show y'all what I found. I've been wanting this since 2023, and it was too expensive for me. It was like $6,000 when it first went, like when it first hit the market, and I was like, "Well, I can't afford that." But I found it for 1,400. Let me show y'all. It is the Gucci and Adidas duffel bag collab from 2023. I've been wanting this bag. It is so fucking sickening and huge. I love it. It is my sickening. Oh my god. I've been wanting this bag. So, isn't it dope? I love it. All right, so let me go. I got three things. I got three things that are like, ah, my sickening. So $1,400. It was when you go on. When I went on the Real Real, it was 45, but it was sold out. I wouldn't have spent 45. That's too much. But I found it. Let me show. I got three bags, so y'all can see. I got other stuff too, but I'm gonna show y'all that later. I got this too. This is silk, but it's round back out, sexy little number, super cheap, soft but real silk. Let me show you the bags. I'm on my live. My live with my YouTube people. Hmm. All right. Let me see what y'all say. Isn't it fire? I love that. It's so big. It's so delicious and scrumptious. I want to go shop, but definitely come. This is the place that had. We went to a couple of places, but the places that we found the best pieces, like first of all, Tokyo, they only fuck. It's illegal to sell fake shit, so they only have the real stuff when you get consignment, and so you're only gonna find the real stuff, and it's gonna be cheaper. Not always super much cheaper, but it's certain things. If you want unique little things, you can find them. Now, if it's something super popular, like you're not gonna find like a Birkin or a Chanel, that's gonna be much different. It's gonna be a little bit cheaper, but it ain't gonna be much different from if you buy it on consignment on like online or whatever. But if there's little like this was a Adidas collab. It's black as fuck. I love 80s Adidas. Da, 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 da. So this is kind of like a niche thing that everybody ain't trying to look for, and so I could find it for the low. Um, but yes, here's the one where I found that one at. Can y'all see it? They have a store, and it's just if I had a little bit more time, there's another bag that I wanted. If I could fly back there and get that, I would get it, but I don't really have that much more time. And then this is the other one. If y'all go follow them, make sure y'all go in the comments and tag me, Diamond Stylz. So both of those people, they had the best selection to us, to me and my homegirl who was on the trip with me. That she bought stuff, I bought stuff. Y'all know her. She's been on the channel. Brianna McCree, who went to Egypt with me. We both found amazing shit. Are we in those two spots? Did y'all see them? Did you go to a more vintage? We didn't go to a more. I'll write that down for the next time we come. What's the tea with a more vintage? I'll put that in my notes. What's the tea with a more? I am learning my own fashion. You inspire me to just try stuff. Yes, honey, try. Are we lagging? I'm not seeing no responses. There's something going on. Make sure y'all thumbs up if y'all still watching. Y'all know this internet might be a little janky or something. I don't know. Y'all still with me? Hmm. We still can see. Okay. Cool. All right. So the second piece is what do I want to show y'all first? Um, all right. So from the Noir, I got this one. I got the Gucci bag from the Noir Vintage store. The second one I told y'all called High Pre Love. I got these from there. All right. Fold and tell. Okay. Connection system actually cute. So this is from the 80s. We don't know exactly when. I'm just going to imagine that it's from my year, 81. I wanted something vintage. And when we saw this, it was two bags that I saw. One was a Bottega bag that was on first on my list, but when we went into the location, that bag didn't speak to me as much as it did online in the pictures. But I saw another bag, and it's this one. This is ostrich leather, and it's a Gucci. Gotta be like from the 80s. But this is the gag. These are locks. So it's a vanity Gucci. Look at that. So it reminds me of vanities from the 80s. So it got the keys to it and everything. Love it. Then gag at this. You pull these down, and it's drawers that you can pull out. Oh my god! Isn't that super cute? I love that. I love her. And then on the top, you pull her open, and she is. I got some. I'll show y'all these in a minute. And then she has this. And that's the keys for the locks if you want to lock it. I love it. Isn't it cute? I love this. It's so cute. I love her. So she was sickening. So I had to get her. And I think she was like I think she was like 730 or 740, somewhere around there. I got these two. These are some Rick Owens. I wanted the red ones, but being that I found these, they're okay. The black Rick Owens. Be golf fish for a hot second. I love these. So the third and final, the third and final bag is Rare. There's not many of these. It also kind of reminds me of a medicine bag that doctors used to carry. It does. I have another one that is a specific medicine bag, but it does remind me of medicine bag too. So this is a rare one and it's unique. But y'all know I'm a super gay in the heart of hearts. I love being queer. And so this one is I don't know when this came out, but it's nicknamed the fairy bag because I'm gay. But this is the fairy bag. It is a Prada. I love because it has the art and the girls on the back too. It is super soft leather, fire ass hardware. I love it. It is cute. Hmm. I love her. She is my sibling. It's leather. It's not canvas, but it's painted like they be doing um canvas painting. But it's leather. That's soft. It's leather that smell good. Then we went to this Japanese fragrance brand because y'all know I love to smell good. So we went to this Japanese fragrance brand called Satori, and we got two fragrances. We got two fragrances each, and this one Wasaban. This one is so like it's like I don't know. It reminds me of something from that I remember from my childhood, and I don't know what it is. But yeah, oh, it's my second. But yes, they are called Satori, and I think you can order them online though. But they are unique to Japan, and they use Japanese like fragrance notes, like different things, like miso or other ones. Um, just different things, just unique to their culture, and I love it. And they're quite affordable. They're not like crazy expensive. What else? I got some earrings. I got some silk stuff that we got made. um, the ladies, they have some basic stuff that you can do, but then because we thicker, bigger girls, they are. Let me see if I can find. They're called Three Sisters Silk. And these are the girls that was the sisters that was at the store in their own making. So they can make anything that they have in there, they can make it for you in your size. And it'll take about, we went in there in the morning and it was done by 8 o'clock at night. And they had them ready for us. And we got like five dresses made. I got three and Brianna got two customed. But yeah, they were super nice and took care of us. So they are called the Three Sisters Silk. I love them, and I think they got like multiple stores around the city. But we went to the one in Old Town. Ooh, get. We went to the one in not Old Town, in Old Quarter. We were in yes. So yeah, those are my my buys for the evening. Now y'all know I'm a fat girl, so you know of course I'm gonna get snacks. These are dry lotus seeds. They are I don't know. They're like a they're like a cross between a corn nut and a peanut kinda. But they don't taste like a peanut at all. They taste like or a corn nut, but the texture and look is like that. But they kind of taste like a dehydrated piece of corn. Mm, if that makes sense. They're not nasty. They're good. Then we have these, which is like some candy that looks like this, and they are about this size, little pieces of candy, but they're like dragon fruit candy. Is it dragon fruit? I don't know what that fruit is. Brianna, what's that fruit you be eating in the breakfast for breakfast with the seeds? Congee. Is that what it's called? No, 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 not the congee. The fruit with the seed, the green seeds. The passion fruit. Is that passion fruit? Okay, well this is passion fruit. But they're very high chew, yes. But like more, yeah, like taffy, but very high chew. They are good. They have these interesting flavor of Pringles. They're always really good. Well, I think they were good. Brianna didn't like the lobster ones, and then these were like the berry ones that was really good. But yeah, the food's been dope. Um, Especially at like the little mom and pops, little restaurants. The hotel's food's been they've been cool, but it ain't been the best we've had. The best we had is out when you go out and eat at people's place. Um, but yeah, it's been pretty exciting, and we've been kind of this portion of the trip we plan to kind of relax. The I felt like the Tokyo was the one that was more for shopping and finding, unique shit that we wanted. And then Vietnam was more, we did a lot more exploring in Hanoi, exploring, kind of walking around the city. And we did a tour that kind of showed us different spots in the city and different museums and pagodas and shit like that. Um, if you on my Facebook, I post a lot of the pictures on my Facebook. Um, and tons of food we was eating down in Hanoi. And then we got some we went vintage shopping for like earrings and some rings that were kind of unique, that were inexpensive. Um, we found more, but when you get to adding and adding and adding, then it gets expensive. So we only bought a couple of things at that particular store. Um, but then we found the little silk shop, and we kind of splurged a little bit on some, some pieces from them. Well, a little bit to us. We spent. What did you spend? It was a little to me because I had planned on um, spending more at when we go to Da Nang, because Da Nang is known when you go to this place, this little suburb outside of Hoi An. Outside of Da Nang, it's called Hoi An. They known for making custom stuff for you. So we plan on going the last stop is there, and we plan on getting some stuff made there. Like I want some pans. Really, it's bottoms for me. It's like certain pants that I want made. Um, just shit like that. And so I had planned on spending more there, but now that I've spent some money on this silk stuff, I'm not gonna spend as much money there. But because I'm well over my limit. Well over my limit. But all the stuff I love, there's nothing that I hate. Um, unique shit. How was y'all holiday? Y'all know I don't really be on celebrating Christmas for Christmas sake, like on some Christian stuff. That's the only thing. That's the only thing kind of negative about traveling during this time. Everybody be on their fucking Christmas shit, and I'm like, I want to see y'all culture. What y'all be doing? Like even when we went to dinner during Christmas. I don't know if it's Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. One of the two. We were honey, they were playing the jingle bells. They were doing all the American stuff because they think we want that. Like, girl, we don't want that. What are we eating for dinner? I don't know. I don't know what we eating for dinner today. We just got here last night, so we as soon as we got in, we went and ate food. The food at this restaurant has been the worst to me. The worst? That's a little stretch. Um, you think so? Yeah, we just got here, so we haven't tasted everything. But though I know the drinks was late last night. The drinks was late. The food, certain things was delicious, but certain things was not. Um, but the drinks were late and tired. Um, but yeah, we just got here to this one. Brianna Jenkins said, "Come to the light, girl." Oh, I scratched myself. Say hi. Hello, everyone. Praise the Lord.
I'm about to go get a burger and then jump in the pool. You know, the dolls are out here turning it.
As it should be.
I've been trying to get her to Vogue in the middle of traffic.
She trying to get us to be gay. And I ain't with that gay shit.
We already the biggest things out here. Everybody is 4'2". We stand about 6 feet, girl. It's already a show. Already. Just coming out.
She always coming with the faggot shit. And I am not here for it, baby. Want us to vogue for be the Bati Bati boys. Be the Bati boys of Asia. They give are y'all American? Yeah, they know we American, honey. They know. They know, honey. They be trying to they be trying to speak our language. This is practice for them. What is going on? Why is it giving me lopsided? Yes, but this has been the most fab hotel though. This hotel we're at now is called Bore Angkor. Fire. Fire. As far as the hotel, this is the most fab. Now I also want y'all, this is what y'all want I need from y'all. Um I need y'all to go to because this is the only negative thing that has happened in on my trips. There is a hotel called Hanoi Lotus Boutique in Hanoi. Hanoi Lotus Boutique. That's what the name of it. This is the website. They stole my money. That's the only negative thing happened. We went into that hotel and it was raggedy and the pictures was lying. The fucking it was dark, it was dingy, it was late, and they wouldn't give me my money back, and we had to go to another hotel. We went to the Proverb Hotel, which was fucking dope and amazing, and they treated us really, really well. So what I want y'all to do is go to Google review and review them motherfuckers. If you have time, please go review them, give them 1 star, and they stole my fucking money and they were lying in their pictures. And when we walked in, we like, ooh, no. Immediately and went and got another place that treated us well. Proverb Hotel, but the Hanoi Lotus Boutique. And then when I tried to get my money back, the manager refused to give me my money back, and that's like $500 down the drain. So yes, if y'all can go review them on with 1 star on Google reviews, and thank you, please. They were so whack, and so that was the only negative. The only negative about the so far every other place that was the only every other place was great. The first hotel we it was small, but it was okay. We went to we were at the Double Tree in Tokyo, which was enough for us because we were out and about most of the time. I did, I did. I called my bank and disputed the charges. Yeah, because I didn't even stay there the whole time at all. We went in, was like, oh no, and then checked out that same day. Because Brianna had already booked booked the proverb. And so what we was gonna do is keep both of them and come back to mine when we when we did because we did a little boat cruise in Halong Bay. And so we was gonna keep both of them and I just and we come back to mine if they both was good. Um and and yeah, so it didn't work out. But she had already booked the proverb. So when we went to the proverb, that motherfucker was sickening. They just was fire. The whole staff there was good. And they held our bags when we went on our cruise for 2 days, 3 days. And when we came back, had our bags and had us a fresh room for us. Not as good as the first room they had us, but it wasn't bad either. The first room was like the suite, but we didn't know we was gonna have to get. But it was already booked, so they couldn't give us the suite. Have you been accused of being Blasian? No. But what else? What else? What else? But yeah, they was fucking wild. Any local food? Yes, go to any place that is that we tried. For me, that we tried outside of like the hotels were amazing. Were good. Like any of the bunch of places, any of the little places, you're gonna see a lot of people like out sitting on these little seats outside of the store on the streets. Go to those places. It don't. It's not normal for us, but go to those places. It's good. That's the food you want to eat. Wherever you see like the local people just sitting outside eating their little food, go to there. That's where it's gonna hit. And the mom and pops, yes, and grandmas, yes. And what I started to realize is that the places where they had seating, it's not actually they seating outside too, but when you go through the little place and upstairs, they have little spaces upstairs too. So I didn't until later on catch on to that. I was like, they just sitting outside. In my brain, I'm like, they just sitting outside with their little food and on these little chairs. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. But they got more places to sit and eat up if you go inside and upstairs. And it was good. Um, Girl, I'd be scared to get food poisoning. Yeah, people be saying that. I just say that I ain't never experienced that. What happened? Yeah, I ain't never experienced. People been saying that before we came and we was researching it. They was like, "Ooh, make sure you don't want to eat da. All these kind of whatever." But now I ain't eating off nobody cart that's they dragging down the street. That kind of gets a little weird. But when you go into the place, the mom and pop places, you see them like cleaning their dishes. You see them. You see like the pots being honey banged and rattled. You see them cooking. Like you see what they're doing, and it looks normal. It looks like you normally cook. It looks clean. You see people wiping stuff down. I see the chick in the back washing the dishes. I just see you see everything out in the open. So yeah. Surprisingly, I haven't got sick of any type of sick, any type of feeling of wooziness, any type of feeling of anything. Rice, beans, noodles, and veggies should be safe. Yeah, that's basically what you're eating out here: meat, rice, noodles, broth. It's all. It was all. I have no complaints about. Only thing I wanted to try that I didn't get to try was I wanted to catch this lady. I caught her, but at the time when I was catching her, when we saw her, we was on a mission, so I couldn't stop her and get none of her little fruit. But I wanted to try them rambutans, rambutans, or however you spell it. These things. She had a whole cart of these of different fruits like bananas and papayas and I wanted to try them live and in person, baby. Cause she had a whole little beautiful plate on her little bike tipping around. I wanted to do that, but when I saw her with them, I couldn't catch her. No, they not sea urchin. They look like sea urchins though, but they're like a fruit. So they're like lychees, but these you crack this open and it's like a fruit in it. You eat that part. That's just the outside, and it's like a grape. It's like a delicious grape. Here go another picture so you can see what it look like. When you crack it open, it look like that. It's like this white, fleshy, soft, like a grape. Like you peeled a grape, like you took the skin off a grape. That's what the texture of it. Then these right here, They had these at our restaurant and they were fucking delicious. I had never had these. They're called Logan fruits. They're called Dragon Eyes. That's the nickname of them. These right here. So it's this little hard, like this little right here. It's like a hard outer. Well, I don't want to say hard. It's like a little leathery outer shell that you can peel, and then it has this white fruit on the inside, and the inside the white fruit is a black little seed. You don't eat the shell, you don't eat the seed, you eat the little white fruit, and they're delicious too. They kind of taste like a grape too, a little bit, like a cross between a cantaloupe and a grape. Hey, do they have Duran fruit here? I'm pretty sure they do because we've seen a lot of the dried versions that they have packaged up, but I didn't want to try that. I think the nastiest thing that I tried was last night. They had some kind of I don't know. It was like a egg dessert, and the eggs was in like coconut juice and mango juice, and then some like shredded coconut, toasted coconut. But it was like eggs, and then like jammy boiled eggs. Like y'all know how jammy eggs, not hard boiled, but jammy boiled eggs, and they put them in this coconut milk and coconut. It's sweet. The cream around it is sweet, but the eggs are kind of salted, not heavily salted. I don't know. It was weird. I didn't like it. It was cool. It was interesting. That's what I can say. It was interesting. I don't like anything with coconut milk. It's too sweet. I wish this was a little bit more sweet. I haven't tasted anything here that I would consider too sweet. I think that's very more Americanized when shit be super sweet. But I wish that was a little bit more sweet. Um what else? Jackfruit. They did have some jackfruit, but I didn't taste that. They are so good. I get them from Albertsons. They probably taste so much sweeter over there. Yeah, I haven't. I've seen them, but I haven't ever tasted them. And so I was gonna get her. I was gonna get her little basket because she got a little wrapped basket of it. But we were on a mission to go somewhere. I don't know where we were going to the market. Oh, that's another thing I found. We went to a market and I found some Prada glasses, some gray Prada glasses. Here's the earrings I found. I love these. They're super cute. Only negative about them is that they clip-ons, and y'all know I don't like clip-ons. But these are too cute to let slide. Isn't that cute? I love these. Oh, here's the other scent. The second one. This is the other one. Hey, Naira. Welcome. Let me put this on. I be eating the whole time. I love mango sticky rice. I love it when it's like when it has like the sweet coconut milk. When it's like that plain, not so sweet kind, I don't be liking it. Bree, are you going back to the pool? Okay. Any notorious landmarks you've enjoyed visiting? Notorious landmarks. Um, we opted out of going to one of the prisons, so we didn't go to that. Trying to think of any notorious. I don't think we went to any notorious spots. There was a hospital during the war that we opted out of going because we didn't really want to go to that. The hospital and then the prison. We didn't do none of that shit. Um, I don't think we went to anything notorious. We went to museums and um, we went when we were. I think a cool place. It's not notorious, but a cool little place. We went to when we were on the cruise ship in Halong Bay. We we went. We our boat passed by this monument. Well, it's not a monument. It's a natural something natural, naturally occurring. They call it the Chopstick Rock, and it is basically a tall, like super tall rock that I'm editing the video now, so I'm gonna post it on here for y'all to see. But it's like a super tall rock coming out of the water that the water has eroded so much that it's like standing on a thin rock. It's a big rock on a thin rock, so eventually it's gonna fall down. Um, but right now it's just standing on this thin. The erosion has made the rock super thin, but it's still standing. So it's like we don't know how long it's gonna um 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 how long it's gonna stand. I don't know why my membership canceled. No, come back and support, please. uh, what's the name of the hotel again? The good one or the bad one? The good one or the bad one? The bad one that I want y'all to give 1 star review. I'm in Cambodia, but what we're talking, we just got here last night, so I don't really have too much to say about Cambodia yet, other than the hotel is fabulous. The hotel is the best hotel we have stayed at so far. It is fab. Oh, the good one that we stayed in in Hanoi is called Proverb. Biblical baby. Proverb Hotel. It's called Proverb. And the one we are staying at now is called Bore Angkor Hotel Spa Resort and Spa. I think it's. I don't know if I'm spelling that right, but if you search for it, it'll come up, and y'all can see it. It's super fast. Bore Angkor Resort and Spa. It's really nice. I want to travel like that. I'm too broke right now. Just do like one trip a year and go with a friend. That's how we make it cheap for ourselves. We're traveling together. When you're traveling abroad, can you take your HRT with you? Yes. Bam. Let me pop one for you right now. um, Proverb and Bore Angkor. And of course DoubleTree Hilton in Tokyo. But they're not fab. They're just clean and efficient. How do you look up and find nice hotels? I'm traveling solo to Thailand for the first time, and you got to check the reviews. Um, Definitely go through all the pictures. That's what was late about the shady hotel that stole my money. Is their pictures weren't they were using fake pictures. That's what it was. It was, and it's not necessarily fake, just doctored, because there was, you can tell it was similar, but just not the same. And then and then it depends on what you need and what you want. So like in Tokyo, I didn't really need luxury because I knew I was, baby, I'm out here to try to shop, so I want to save as much as I can. So as long as we got two beds and a place to keep our shit, that's what it is. I didn't care about that. But in these places, I think because they're so inexpensive, it's better to go with something a little bit more luxury because it's inexpensive. Because I think this was like 3 to 500 for the week. Oh, let me turn around because it's giving too much light. There we go. So you already went to Japan. Yes, that's where we started. So we're doing four spots: Tokyo, Hanoi, Vietnam, Siem Reap, Cambodia, and then we're going to Da Nang, Vietnam. So we're going back to Vietnam, but southern Vietnam. Well, Da Nang is kind of like middle, but yeah. How was Japan? Amazing. It's basically a New York in a different font. Not, of course, way more in size. Of course, New York is like 20 million people, and Japan is like 40 million. So double New York. So double New York City, but make it cleaner, way cleaner. Um, huh? Safer. I don't ever feel unsafe in New York though. I not for me. Not saying that it's not, but I don't ever. I've never been in a New York situation where I felt like I was unsafe. But yeah, safer, cleaner. But it's just a city. Like if you've been to a big city, you've been to Japan. Um, um, it didn't feel like a different country. That's what I guess that's my point. Tokyo didn't feel like I was in a different kind of place. It just felt like, oh, this is just a normal American big city in of Japan font, in a Japanese font. Like it's like it just feels the same exact thing. Cars, trains, a typical city. Like it didn't feel like a difference. Um, it definitely beautiful. Definitely great customer service. Um, Food was good. Um, Fashions were bland. That was a surprise. It's similar to France, where France is the fashion capital of the world in regards to like high end brands, yes. But when you see the people tipping around in the city, they look whack and bland and boring and not sickening at all. So it's similar to that in Japan too. Like when you go to New York, people be fab. Like you walking around, bitches is walking around, and not fabbing as in designer. Fab is in style. Like it ain't no designer, but you got style. You can when you go to New York or LA or certain places, you'll see people that just have style. Where when I was in France and when I was in Japan, I didn't really see a lot of people with style. We saw a couple here, sprinkled here and there, but Um, it wasn't giving what I thought it was gonna give. So they were very not colorful. We were sitting and eating breakfast one day, and we were just kind of watching people get off the train, and it was like two people who had a color on, like some kind of color, like just to have a feminine, bright color, and even them wasn't like super. It'd be like a coat, a future coat, or shit like that. They just weren't. They weren't. It was very boring. Did you vlog or take pictures? I took tons of pictures. I didn't really vlog like that because I don't really always be thinking about pulling out my camera and talking to the camera. I do pull my camera out and take some pictures if I see something beautiful. Because that's the point. I'm just trying to share it with people. Um, but yeah, just pulling out a camera and vlogging. I ain't really that girl. My brain don't be working like that. I don't be like, oh, I don't be having shit to say. I just want to capture the picture. I do think about capturing the picture, and I usually post it on my Facebook. And I'm gonna post some stuff on my Instagram, but once I get home, I posted a couple of videos here on my YouTube. I love that about New York. The individuality through the clothes is chef kiss. Yes, I do love that about New York. Fashion in New York, I love it, especially if you go to certain areas. But you can find it in all areas. But especially if you go to certain areas, like motherfuckers be fab and stylish. That's one of my favorite things about New York. And the South. I'm a Southern girl, so I love going to the South and living in the South and seeing fly ass Southern bitches. That's my shit. The short with the train was nice. Yeah, that was Train Street. I love that was fun. That was a unique experience that you probably can't find somewhere else. So that's what I try to do. Like if it's something that I think I'll somebody won't be able to see or won't get to see, I try to capture that. Hey Shonette, I want to get me some Japan pieces and go to the bathhouses. Yeah, you gotta be naked. So those are those I can't remember what they call shodins or something, but they do have private ones that you can buy that you can rent out for like a hotel, and they're private in Kyoto. I'm sure you can. There's some in Tokyo, but the good ones that everybody talks about are in Kyoto. Um, but yeah, if you're trans and you have a queer body, I suggest doing the private ones because the public ones you can't go in there. Especially and if you got tattoos, you got to cover your tattoos. But the private ones you can be in by yourself. But yeah, get up if you trans, get a private one because you know Everybody ain't trying to see your trendy body. And you don't want to, you want the experience. You don't want your transness to be the whole fucking to be this thing bigger than what it needs to be. So get a private one. Um and if you got tattoos, because they don't, you can't be in one without tattoos in the public ones. But if you just gay, then you can go and get your life. Make sure y'all thumbs up. But yes, y'all, I'm about to go to the motherfucking pool and put on my bathing suit and be very rich auntie about it. And live, they said no mix matching, baby. Your bits needs to match, honey. That's what they said. Um, what else do we? Oh, all the bathrooms. This was a unique. All the bathrooms have a bidet. Like even like the regular poor people bathroom. All the bathrooms have a hose or a bidet to spray on your booty. So ain't nobody booty in Japan or in any parts of Asia that we've been to thus far should have a dirty booty. They should be ready to be eaten all day long because you can go to the bathroom and it is a bidet available for you. It is a hose. It is, it is, your cakes are sprayed and hosed down on a regular basis. So having um, nasty draws or streaks in your draws, you shouldn't see that at all because they have the hose and the bidet right in all the bathrooms. And I'm not talking about just in the hotels. I'm talking about public bathrooms, airport bathrooms, regular people bathrooms, bidet, hose, cakes clean, period. No excuses. Another cute thing that happened, we went to this restaurant in the, is it Rogani area? I don't know what it's called. I don't even want to mess it up. But it's the basically the expat area of Japan. A lot of the military expats live there. And we went to a restaurant, and when you go in the restaurant and they seat you in this area that's private. Like you, like in America, a place like this would be kind of like you would, they would charge you for it. But we always in like this private room that the doors slide closed and you just eating together with the people you came with. Nobody can hear your conversation. Ain't nobody looking in your face in the restaurant because it's like a closed door, like it's a closed area for you and your people to eat y'all food. It's so cute. I was like, oh, they need to do this in America where we can just be chilling with our people and we ain't got to hear other people's conversation because it's like almost like you're in a room instead of your own personal room instead of in the rest within the restaurant. It was cute. I liked it. And then I dropped some of my money in the room, and the restaurant people ran outside and found me to give me my money. This is how good of a place we was in. And brought me my coins to me. I said, come on. Because y'all know if we was America, them waiters wouldn't have gave us nothing back. It would have been a tip. But you know they don't do tipping. What's going on with this damn screen? It's looking like it ain't got no bidet. It's looking dirty. Yeah, I loved it. Um, you know they don't like you to be loud over there, so you can't be a. You gotta be. You can't be Benji. That's another thing. These are quiet people, baby. You being loud in in Hanoi, you can tell that's the hood of Asia. Like you can tell Vietnam and all them places. This the hood of Asia because they loud. But in Japan, baby, in Tokyo, that was quiet. They didn't have to tell us to be quiet because we know how to act. We was raised right, but they was very cool. You can tell that quiet. You get to laughing too loud. They looking at you. Oh, I already have one in my own place. I upgraded to a bidet um probably like 4 years ago. I bought a bidet for my apartment 4 years ago. Once I experienced it, baby, it was a done deal. Yeah, so it's I bought it and attached it to my my toilet a while ago, about 4 years ago. No, it had to be more than four. This is pre-COVID, so it had to be like 2019. So probably like 6 years ago now. It was pre-COVID, so it was probably 2019. Hmm. What else? Trying to think of things that stood out. Um, what else? I can't think of anything else. Hanoi was busy. It was like hustle and bustle, baby. They run you over. It's definitely, or they won't run you over. It just looks like they'll run you over. um, the cars and the scooters just kind of going in and out of traffic. Just how the whole traffic thing works. It was kind of like, damn. It's very different. Hanoi felt like I'm in a different country. Like that's a difference between in Tokyo. Tokyo felt like, yeah, you're in a different culture, but I don't see anything much different than what we have in America. It in how we do things. Um, to make me feel like, oh, it didn't make me feel like I was in a whole other thing. Now Hanoi felt like I was in a whole other situation, just based on how they were driving, how their just how they streets were working. Their motherfucking garbage man people was playing ice cream music. Well, they were like, you know how the ice cream man to come through and play the music to let you know that they on the street and they coming. That's how the garbage people do. They like they're playing music loud, like happy music, and picking up the trash. Um, yeah, it just felt that it felt Hanoi felt like a different little spot. Already, why you switch from the still? That looks sickening. Why you switch from the pink?
Because I want to get it wet.
Oh, facts. That makes sense. Have you had a chance to possibly meet local trans people? I was looking people up, but I couldn't find anybody that was um, like in the area that I was in. Were the plane tickets expensive? Um, expensive is relative. But I think the best way for you to save money on is two ways that I get cheap tickets. I will um, use my reward points from my credit cards. You can get cheap tickets like that. Um, because if you swiping your credit card, swiping to buy gas, all that kind of stuff, those points, check your rewards. Go to a website and check the rewards because those reward points can turn into tickets. Like it can turn into travel, it can turn into hotel, it can turn into stuff. I know like Navy Federal, sometimes it can turn into like furniture. Like if you need a new couch, they got an option where you can pick some furniture and they'll mail it to your house. And the movers will come and drop it off if you have enough. And I just let mine build up. So that's how I usually get my tickets for the low. Um, the points that I build up from it. Another thing is, of course, you gotta plan. You gotta buy in advance. Um, like for example, I had I had $700 in rewards. Hadn't looked in years. Exactly. That's how you gotta make sure you check every year because it could be not just every year, just when you just make sure you check because it could get you shit, especially if you use one. um, Another thing that I do that I started doing probably like a couple of years ago. um, if you go to Google, go to ooh, my lips look like they dry or something. um, if you go to Google and you go to Google Flights, but put in your city where you're flying from, but don't put a city where you're going to, just hit explore. And then it'll allow you to either pick like some perspective time that you might want to go, but look at just explore and look at different places and what's the price for that place now, like, or in a time that you choose that you know you're gonna be free. Be flexible, be like put like 2 weeks or a month or whatever. Go and look and see where's the cheapest places to go right now. Where's the cheapest place that you can find? What's the cheapest ticket you find? Just hit explore. Don't hit no time. I don't think it's don't hit no destination. Just hit explore, and then it'll open up this big world map, and then it'll show you a line to different places, and you go and look and see what's cheap. That's how I did my birthday trip last year to Dublin. My whole trip for a week to Dublin cost me $1,200. This hotel and flight included. It cost me $1,200 just to go to Ireland and stay for a week and have a good ass time. Now that's not including food, but if you get my hotel, they had breakfast for us, so I could eat breakfast, and then I would only have to pay for dinner. Breakfast was included, and I would only have to. So I'm only eating 2 days and 2 days in the day, so I don't need to that I would do on a trip. Any kind of pre-planning, any kind of also, if you are somebody that considers Uber, I use Lyft. If I have to use Uber, I will, but I use Lyft on a regular basis.